EA Sports, so proud to bring you continuing coverage of the world of golf. And today, we find ourselves on the rugged coastline of Carmel Bay at the legendary Pebble Beach Golf Links. Rich Lerner, so pleased to be joining you here today. And by my side in the tower, as always, is Frank Nobilo. And Frank, when I look to my right, over the Monterey Peninsula toward the Pacific Ocean, I always think this is what they mean when they sing from sea to shining sea. Pebble Beach never does disappoint.
It has to be on everybody's wish list. I don't really care what level of your standard of play is. The best players in the world want to play here, and I have friends really that just took up the game, for example, like a year ago, and that's always where they want to go. Can I get a round at Pebble Beach?
Frank, interestingly, this hole number 2 plays as a par 4 for the U.S. Open. It is a par 5. It's absolutely gettable, and players must take advantage.
Certainly, Rich. Off that back tee, really you've got to grab a driver. I know there's bunkers left and right, but the decision is whether that tee shot finishes in the fairway, because if it does, you're going to have a crack at this par 5 and 2. If it doesn't, then you play the layup. 4.
Okay, a good out, and that's what will remain for birdie. 8-foot putt here. Beautiful, nicely done right there. An early birdie at the second, and a 1-under start to his round. This is a pretty hole, the third. 397 yards, just a gentle dog leg to the left. And you do have the option. If you're longer, maybe you just take it up over those trees and cut the dog leg, leaving yourself a very short shot in. Or you can play it out to the right, have a little bit more in, but still certainly with a good chance at birdie. Second shot coming up. Let's check in for the first time with Notabegay III.
Huge drive off the tee, now in the driver's seat, sitting in the fairway, and a chance to get it close on these small Pebble Beach greens.
Well, had a good look at the green, but couldn't cash it in. In the rough now, wondering what might have been. Well, obviously that's not his best, but it'll be quickly forgotten, Frank, if he's able to get out of here with his par.
Well, you might forget it. I won't. Far from his best.
Oh, you betcha. That was tracking well right from the start. He calmly rolls that one in to save his par. Wow, a day's worth of breathtaking shots, Frank, from the players and the Pacific Ocean. There it is, and this begins that beautiful 7-hole stretch along the ocean. Short par 4, 4th hole.
And this is also where some of these decisions become quite critical. Do you try and drive this green 330 yards to the front? Or do you worry about that little pot bunker on that left side, which is about 250 yards to get over it? Because that's what narrows this fairway down. But it plays uphill. Oh, I'd like to see that one again.
Okay, that's acceptable there. Nicely done right there. Very good read. So a birdie at the second, another here at 4, and it gets him to 2 under for his round. We arrive now at the 189-yard par 3 called the New Thing. Despite being redesigned by Jack Nicklaus late last century, the safest play here is to the left center of the green. Oh, and that one nosedives right into the thick stuff. That could be problematic, to say the least. What a nice shot. Right on the green, and a pretty easy putt on the way. This is a 9-footer. Yeah, that's a good escape right there. Out of bounds off the tee, but in the end, it leads to just the one drop shot. Frank, here we are, another good scoring opportunity, the dramatic par 5/6.
It's easy to have that view of Stillwater Cove on the right, but that, needless to say, is not the place to go. Those 5 bunkers down the left really determine your strategy off the tee. Plus, you're playing from elevation, nearly 20 yards extra off the tee. So that run out at 360 at the end of the fairway, believe me, that's in play.
It is one of the more satisfying shots in golf, isn't it? Downwind to a par 5, the second, and you knock it on. Chance for eagle.
Certainly shortens up the par 5, that wind at your back, Rich, but you can just surf the wind. Just leave that ball carry and just sail towards the green.
Oh, yeah. That's how you take advantage of a par 5. It's in for an eagle 3. Superb. Moving on to the 106-yard par 3-7. One of the most beautiful holes in the world. Craggy rocks, blue skies, and the beckoning Pacific beyond. Absolutely breathtaking. That's going to be on the putting surface, and a birdie look straight ahead. Down to Iona, this for birdie.
Yeah, and it's a pretty makeable one. Little bit of break from left to right, really not a lot.
Oh, that is a picture of class right there. A tee shot on the green, and then a long putt goes down for birdie. The thing about Pebble Beach is it's easy to lose focus, stare off at the horizon, the Pacific Ocean, and all that beauty that surrounds you. But then you remember, and I'm playing the 9th hole here. This is one of the hardest par 4s in the world. Pay attention. Yeah, that's a beautiful tee shot. Now watch this go. Oh, it's going to trundle right on down the slope. So Iona, this his second from the fairway.
He's got 115 yards to get to the front portion of the green. 127 to fly it all the way there. And that wind is herring from left to right, so you need to factor that in as you start this ball.
Absolutely can do no wrong. Dialed in, and that is an eagle, and this is a spectacular round of golf. Well, this is where Pebble Beach changes significantly. We're going away from the Pacific Ocean now, up the hill toward the forest. Frank, what do you think of the 11th hole?
Well, it's tricky, Rich. Number one, because it's blind, as you've detailed, but uphill and it's sea level, so that tee shot's not going to go that far. There is a run out down that left side, just inside the tree line there. That's about 308 yards, but you're not going to go that far. So really, you have to respect this hole. Just hit a fairway finder.
That one needed a little bit more. It's going to come back and come to rest just off the front edge of the green. This from about 10 feet. Oh man, the speed was spot on. A good putt, but nothing to show for it. You can see the frustration on the tap in. He expected better. He doesn't get it. That is a bogey here at the 11th. This 12th hole certainly not as famous as some of the other par 3s here at Pebble Beach, like number 7 or 17. But 12's a good one at 202 yards. Ideally, you want to work this right to left, just a baby draw, and try to get it to land softly because the green tends to be really firm. Okay, just outside of 10 feet and a birdie chance here at number 12. Oh, there's the surgeon's touch right there. Well done to run that in for a birdie. Frank, the 13th hole doesn't get as much fanfare as some of the more picturesque par 4s here at Pebble Beach. Just curious, what do you think of this 13th hole?
I think it's a good hole, Rich, because it rewards you. You can certainly make 3 here. I remember when Tony Jacklin actually made an eagle here, but it's very easy to mess up. Purely because they added those 3 bunkers in on the right side that start at 260 yards and finish at just over 290 yards. What that has done to this hole is actually shrunk the fairway to just 35 yards wide.
Yeah, nothing to fault there. Good balance, good follow through, and a good start to this hole. From the fairway, Iona, this is second.
136 is the number. The pin up front in the right-hand corner of the green.
Well, that was ambitious. There's not a lot of green on that right side, but safely on.
This is a 13-footer. Oh yes, that's the right line, and it's in for a birdie. Well done. We arrive now at the 582-yard par 5 14th. It is one of the hardest holes on the PGA Tour, year in, year out. This is a bear. Gonna have to try and give this a good thump to fly it to the hole. Yeah, just able to pop that one out of there, but that will only make it onto the fringe. I don't think he's going to fall in love with that one, Frank, but it won't hurt him.
No, but you'd expect from there to sort of get it within kicking distance. Now you got to work.
Oh yeah, really well done there. That was definitely more than a knee knocker, but it is in for bogey. Now the heart begins to race a little bit because you know you're playing one of the greatest finishing stretches in the entire sport of golf. Starting with a 16th, it's only 400 yards. If you can carry that island bunker, and you can jumpstart your run to the house with a birdie 3. Oh, this could be good.
I always looked inside that 15-feet circle. Anything inside that was going to be a good shot. So in my book, that's a good shot.
See if you can get this one to drop here at the 16th for a birdie. Yeah, can't take those for granted. Good concentration there, and it's in for a birdie. 17th hole here at Pebble Beach, all about history and all about beauty. Frank, what's the best way to make that 3 and get onto that 18th tee?
Well, first of all, it depends where the flag is cut, on the right side or the left side, because really this green is like a figure 8 on a 45-degree angle. On the left side, it's a much longer carry, and you've got to really hit your tee shot properly to make the ball carry that bunker and stop in time. On the right side, you can see, you go with a shorter club and the target is bigger.
That's a good-looking shot, just left of the flagstick, and he'll have that left for his birdie. Chance now for another birdie. Yes, very methodically done, and that one in for a birdie. Well, here we are now at arguably the greatest finishing hole in golf, 536-yard par 5. Pacific Ocean, massive fairway bunker stretching more than 100 yards on the left, and cypress trees, just a few of the things you need to contend with.
That second shot got all the way down by the green, but in the bunker. So we'll have to see what the explosion shot can do from here. Really need a birdie right now.
Okay, a good out, and that's what will remain for birdie. Great way to finish off the final approach shot with a birdie opportunity. You betcha, birdies at 16, 17, and 18 to wrap things up. And that will close out a 9-under round of 63. Incredibly well done. Well, that about wraps it up for us here today. I'd like to thank my partner, Frank Nobilo. Really enjoyed it, Frank.
Yeah, it's been a good day out here. Once again, we've seen the golf course give more than it takes.
For Frank Nobilo, I'm Rich Lerner saying so long for now.